Goodbye.
We're close. True. Hard. Hardcore. Internally coherent.
All car. All.
Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my hardcore party.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his shop.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground. What's on your mind? It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did, alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature.
He means something paranormal.
I would want to build a safe place for myself, a cop who's into building critique. Okay then, total. Like that woman, liked to show off large and intricate structures. Right. Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside, before the sea...
Slowly peeled by...
Dead bodies of perennial plants. I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like... End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it. A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core. But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
That's still a lie. Reassert yourself. Mewling wimp. Pathetic.
Andre doesn't care about the ecclesiastic dance music.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Only a little. It's a necessity. All large human gatherings, and I don't. Fuck are giving me the evil eye. You defend her.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a mass murder on the floor.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her glow, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers. In the true life of tomorrow, every woman will be...
But you don't like that, you liar. You like this one. Oh my living God, it's there. Suddenly you feel like you need to plummet into it. Look away. Say something.
The world this Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs.
What is caustic? Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? But it isn't. And you shouldn't come back to this anymore. This should be the last time. Stop talking about that damn window, please.
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinct. I did get to talk. Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a... Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a good thing you didn't squash him. They're hardcore. You know what I think? I think man, woman, they're just clothes. It's just a style, you know. Dead body, spirit entered. What is there to talk of? Sure. The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. Not like a literal encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit you bees had heard about. I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be...
The wood creaks as a gale blows by. Outside, dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like... substance. No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. Anodic music will definitely contain... And if it can't... like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here. I don't know. Maybe you can figure things out. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go... It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science synced. It's short for paranoid. A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the it'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sand and colour.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of. But if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment. The pig-wheat paradigm. I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way...
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves. Nothing. Animals are cool, guys. I like animals too. But that does... Mental illness is a term that powers you.
His eyes flicker.
The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. And our...
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. The young man is dead serious about this.
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from this egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try. Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Ok, beleza?
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You will have to add something of your own to understand this list of loose. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die, if you must. Say that again? You know it, baby. The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on the city. Nothing. Just why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. What are we thinking of? Only a strange... The mother of humanism.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say? I can't hear you! The music is too loud! Oh, the project! It's not there's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speaker. He doesn't listen to me! He only... Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
The club, true, hard, full, hardcore, hardcore, internally coherent.
All car! All...
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though? But is it?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent.
I am the mic and for... True. Hardcore. Internally. All.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Ah!
Is it though?
One man.
Is it though? What is it?
Feels like you should reply with a very pinnacle.
Under the radar. We're close. True. Hard. It's hardcore. Skip.
Your cop training did not prepare you.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man adds a capital. Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe.
You know about?
You know Van Eyck? Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at.
So am I. So.
Oh, is that why they call you Egg?
Egghead to the mega. The K became the G. The boy became the man. The advent? The club. True. Hard. Full. Core. It's hardcore. Skipper D.
Your cop training.
True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man. Or maybe it's not got volume.
The what? Yeah.
He missed one A.
I'm the hard. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man. Or maybe
The what? Yeah.
he missed one.
It's nice. True. Hardcore to the net. Here comes. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's the mess. True. Hardcore. Internally. All car. All. Gotta get the people. Go. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a. Hard. All.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question? But there was.
Victory. Hard. All.
He furrows.
Hard.
Is it though? What is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through zip. Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah.
Oh God. You're good.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5.
Whoa, thank God.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up.
Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno. The Arno will be back! But we're Yeah! Back on the first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or 2 left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's...
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
The young man looks at you reverently as his friend drops his loitering act and turns toward you two. If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It is, isn't it? But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hyper, how could anything? No! This is the answer! What?
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ear.
Oh yeah! He's
The abstract, the hardcore.
I know!
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
Uh-huh.
You know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate, in your heart that's alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every caudate animal.
What? Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from? I'm sorry, I don't know anything about...
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music. The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even...
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it. Yeah. Maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tape.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches.
Oh, I know!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour. It's got the land...
I knew that!
And the mosaic sidewalk. But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now.
Does it? Oh, I know.
St. G...
I knew...
And the mosaic sidewalk. But it's all blocked. Anyway, that's all yours.
Cupman! Tape! Yeah! Spins it... Alright! No! No! This is gonna make people... Yeah! No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the
Yeah! With the rebel, yeah!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he is. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Hardcore superstar!
Please don't turn him into... Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
Aye! Communism rules the nation! I'm sorry.
The young man drops his oversized head in shame. He is truly sorry he couldn't come up with a proletarian yell that would satisfy the great leader.
Dark-hard hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Lungs are for love! When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the word love?
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of
love?
An dopamine surge accompanies the words.
All right.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit?
Maximum! Maximum!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this...
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no...
Glue style? Okay, they're literal.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you are, Detective.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large, somehow. There's tightness in your chest. And
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
no wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the silence. A low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's...
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. He's peaking, the worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beat!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window.
Come down to earth!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Beautiful
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. But then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against.
Yeah, but did you record it, though? It was dope.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was. I have no idea.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too.
That it wasn't her fault.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt... Stay here! I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank...
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. some kind of
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person...
Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
What? But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
Then...
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
Then the Pale is... But the milk... It clearly hasn't started curdling yet. I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. According to this, how long... And information, causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church?
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal You mean play Sans and the Dice Maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. Then go tell them. Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. I have considered most of them were burnt down during the revolution. Or
Some of them might. A black...
Yes, it is very interesting.
She falls silent. The wind blows in.
I'm going to leave that out. But you know, maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space. I wouldn't go...
Yeah!
What is there to add to that? Yes, what is it?
Vibrations thump through a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain. He stands on stage behind a tape. The other real deck is empty.
Yeah! Too hardcore and it sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with...
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something. Yeah!
Yo, man. What's...
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Goodbye, officer.
good to see you.
You close your...
But just imagine the mood.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Salvation.
Goodbye.
The hawthorn tree on Rue de Songes Lane. Bronze-colored, just like promised. You've stood here for what seems like eons, guzzling the sickly fumes of lorries and carriages. With slow and deliberate motions, pulling, bending, and unraveling, you manage... It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that maybe Roy from the pawn shop can help you with this. Patting the tree. You tree the gnarled hawthorn tree.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. This is... I certainly wouldn't pass up the owning shares. That's where the proper trade is. Far beyond the pittance ideal. No can do. I need to make money. No offense, but I don't think it would do.
He's right. His customers are desperates, lowlifes, and bored browse.
I'd be glad to trade for your shares. Let's stick to... Nothing's wrong with it. In theory, yes. You probably have enough to afford it all.
Shade's hair is certainly junked up enough to fit in with the big dicks, swinging wild and free across the river.
What I can do is trade that modified streetlight over there for some of your shares. It's the most...
Expensive isn't everything. And we know that light isn't even a recognizable brand. You can't exactly strut down the street and turn heads with it, like you can a new Perseus Black number. Sure it does. Not saying you should definitely not get it. But imagine swinging it at a ball. The distance you'd get. That there's much to be learned in this kind of rewiring job. You could steal its secret. It's been through a whole transformation. There are so many insights to share. It's up to you. If you think it's got ROI potential, then go ahead. Just bear in mind that these shares are developing into a fortune without you having to do anything.
Nothing else in here carries that much. Have another look at it. Really take the Coldima Madakwa. Sorry, I would never have guessed that you were that interested in ultrasonic sounds. Or birds, for that matter. That's fair. This was before. I'm not sure. I wasn't even sure about our old recording. Keep in mind...
That's an illusion. There's a growing sense of dread. The sound is... He nods to you, reassuringly, just as more diverse. Seabirds, most likely. Gulls and such.
And skewers. But...
That's it. The signal in the low range of sounds is easier to handle with a focal point.
You know, now that I've listened to it on these new speak... You mean Reese Foley? Yeah, I do. But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you...
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes. What about it? Is it any good? The music, I mean. Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly...
Yeah, my pleasure. I do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this...
Yeah! Hard!
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes...
A hand on his ear.
Wow! Did you...
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
Listen, I'm just going... Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody? Like a folk song? And
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Continue.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical tap. No. This is definitely part of the same. Something mysterious is going on here.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits!
What about the base? Do you have any ideas for that? Yeah, I remember.
I think you might know the answer. What about that compressor Andre was setting up?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Comrade! Yeah! Harder car! Good morning, comrade! Yeah!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make some. You scrape the moldy recesses of your brain for some time.
The Fluxifier? Where is that?
As you fiddle with the knobs on...
Copman can ride the knobs! Soak!
Whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly. Maybe now you'll be able to make sense of it. Sidechain the beat. Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which... The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain in...
Sidechaining it, you said?
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide. Wider than they've ever...
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Copman? Did you break him?
Are you ready?
Noid straightens his back. Ready.
I was born ready, Egg.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be!
Who would be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
You close your... puts a...
Salvation.
Goodbye. Yo, man.
Welcome back.
Yes, what is it?
It's getting late, and it's snowing. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small... The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven... You almost look like... The beardless nature of your cheeks makes the expression... The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven... You almost look... The beardless nature... The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then
like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes, tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone? Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then...
Hear that? You are naive to think he's afraid of his bloodied hands. Soul is much, much worse than that.
We're trying to help you. All the
last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders peeling off the fuselage. We